I think we'll be able to send probably the first people to Mars in roughly 12 to 15 years. That's my estimate.
People like Elon Musk dream about reaching Mars, building new cities on other planets. But here's a strange truth. We don't even fully understand our own planet yet, especially the oceans. More than 80% of Earth's oceans remain unexplored, unmapped, unseen by human eyes. While we focus on exploring the stars, there are entire worlds hidden beneath the waves right here on Earth, dark, cold places where strange sounds have been recorded. Sounds so loud, so mysterious, they don't seem like they should exist. Some of these sounds have been explained by science. Others remain unsolved, feeding legends of sea monsters that might still be swimming in the deep. Let's listen to these sounds together, and then we will tell you what's real and what's fake. One of the most famous of these is called the Bloop. It was recorded in 1997 by NOAA scientists using underwater microphones called hydrophones. These microphones were placed across the Pacific Ocean to listen for underwater earthquakes in submarines. But one day they picked up something different, a very deep, loud sound. It started as a low rumble, slowly rose in pitch. What made it special was its volume. It was so powerful that it was detected over 5,000 kilometers away by different sensors. The team named it the Bloop because of its unique sound pattern. At first, no one knew what caused the bloop. Scientists considered all possibilities. Whales make loud sounds, but this was louder than any whale known to science. Submarines didn't make sense either, and so the theories began. Was it a giant squid, a prehistoric creature, or some unknown sea monster living in the hidden corners of our oceans? The bloop quickly became an internet mystery, appearing in documentaries and horror stories. Some even linked it to the fictional creature Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft's books, imagining an ancient being waking up from the ocean floor. But then came the reality. After years of study, NOAA scientists said that the bloop wasn't a creature. It was caused by something natural, an ice quake. This is when a massive iceberg cracks and breaks apart, usually near Antarctica. Ice quakes can make incredibly loud sounds underwater, loud enough to travel thousands of kilometers. That's what they believed the bloop was, a giant piece of ice, not a living thing. Still, even now, some experts say the bloop doesn't match normal ice quake patterns exactly. Its volume and frequency are still unusual. So while the official answer is ice, a little part of the mystery lives on. That mystery gave rise to new legends like El Gran Maja. The name means the Great Maja in Spanish. It's not an official creature listed by scientists. Instead, it's a sea serpent imagined by combining the mystery of the bloop with old sailor stories. El Gran Maja is said to be as long as 6 football fields, about 675 meters. It has 6 glowing white eyes and sharp teeth like broken glass. Its body is rough and dark, like driftwood. People imagine that El Gran Maja makes a sound similar to the bloop, but deeper and longer, a growl that rumbles through the water like thunder. In reality, El Gran Maja has never been recorded or seen. It's a legend built from the unexplained parts of the bloop story. But for those who believe, that growling roar feels as real as any animal call. Then there's the sea eater. Unlike the bloop and El Gran Maja, the sea eater didn't come from a scientific recording or an old story. It was created on the internet, part of horror art and stories shared on websites like Reddit. The sea eater is described as a monster over 25 kilometers long. Its body is like a giant tube with 2 enormous arms, and its mouth is always open, waiting to swallow ships, whales, and entire islands. People imagine its sound as slow, heavy gulps that echo underwater, mixed with bubbling, wet breathing, and loud crunches. Crunches that sound like metal ships being crushed like paper. The sea eater isn't real. It's a creature made up by artists and storytellers. But here's the curious thing. Some real underwater recordings do capture wet, gulping noises and loud crunching sounds that scientists can't always explain. Most of the time, they are caused by animals like whales feeding or ice moving in strange ways. But not every sound has been solved, and that's where the sea eater legend finds its power. Finally, there's the Hydra. The Hydra is an ancient creature from Greek mythology, a serpent with many heads. Whenever one head was cut off, two more would grow. In modern stories, people imagine a sea version of the Hydra, swimming through the deep with dozens of long necks rising out of the water. Its sound wouldn't be like a single roar. It would be many voices all at once. Hundreds of hissing sounds, some deep and low, some high and sharp, layered together. In real life, this kind of sound has been recorded in underwater environments. Not from a hydra, of course, but from schools of fish moving in huge groups, bubbles escaping from underwater volcanic vents, or shifting rocks under the sea. These real sounds can seem like whispers or hisses coming from all around, making you feel surrounded by something alive. What's important to remember is some of these sounds are completely real, others are made up. And yet, both real and imagined feel the same because the ocean is still so unknown to us. Scientists discover new sounds in the sea every year. Some are explained: earthquakes, ice quakes, whales, or volcanoes. Others remain unexplained. These mysterious sounds are recorded, filed away, and left for future study. In short, the bloop is real sound recorded by scientists, explained as an ice quake, though some curiosity remains. El Gran Maja is a fictional sea monster created from the mystery of the bloop. Not real, no scientific recordings. Sea Eater is completely fictional, created online, inspired by horror art and fan stories. Hydra is mythological, based on ancient stories. Some real underwater hissing sounds exist, but no real Hydra. Sea monster sounds continue to capture people's imagination. While we send rockets to Mars and dream about life on other planets, there are still sounds coming from the deep ocean that we can't fully explain. So next time you hear about a strange sound from the sea, ask yourself, is it just ice breaking or whales feeding? Or is there something else down there? Something we haven't found yet. Something that might still be waiting, hidden in the darkest, coldest parts of our own planet.